daddy bodyguard.
Yeah. Everything was tumbling down.
Yeah.
In the midst of a war where everyone's like killing each other, like, let's make out. I can see why that's appealing.
Yeah.
I'm not a villain though. Guys,
Maybe I am still young.
Whoa.
Hannah?
yeah, when they reviewed her,
She finds out he has a second family. Hello.
Yeah.
You are the side chick. You interrupted a family.
Oh my god. I would just have I would have done it right there.
Iconic.
iconic. Oh, sorry, I just spit. Iconic.
Iconic.
Hi, my name is Amy.
Hi, I'm Lanan.
And welcome back to Bingeable Beans.
Are you ready to stay up all night and talk about
Tempest.
All right, but before we get into that, today's little mukbang ASMR, we have some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Enough of that. All right, we're going to continue eating this, but we're going to dive right in, okay? To sum up the show, a lot happens. The show starts off with Moonju. She's this UN ambassador, right? But she just quit her job. She's married to the new Republican Party's candidate for president. He's running for president. And off the bat, he gets assassinated. In a church, mind you, right? And then Moonju goes into a spiral of wanting to know why. Who did it? How? Why? You know? And so to do that, she has to step up as the next candidate to kind of be more in the circle to find out information. And that's where everything gets crazy, okay? She's getting bombs put at her. People are coming at her. But long and behold, she has a secret guardian. A guardian angel that appears. His name is Sanho. And he protects her. He stays behind her at all costs. And has her back everywhere she goes.
난 멈추지만 지킬게요. 그러니까 멈추지 말고 달려가요. 잠수함의 비밀도 밝히고 전쟁도 막고 내가 따라갈 테니까.
And I'm telling you, she needs him. Because for the things that happen afterwards, Homegirl would have been gone without him.
Hot daddy bodyguard.
Yes. So I kind of want to start off by talking about him.
Hot daddy bodyguard.
Okay, Sanho, oh my gosh, he's a man. A man.
I'm drooling at the mouth.
Honestly, I don't know how could you not fall for him? Right? Like, if you were Moonju in her position, you're a girl, and every single time you're about to die, he's saving you. Like, what? He's jumping into the fire to save her. There was a bomb under her, but he decided to take her place instead.
And the way he did it too was so. Oh my god! I would just have I would have done it right there.
Yes, they were like this. They were basically on top of each other because the bomb was by weight. Mm-hmm. So they had to shift it to where there was continuous weight the whole time on the seat. So they're literally connected, basically scooching over off the chair. I'm like,
yeah,
it's gagged.
And I don't even know how he survives every time because the bomb does go off too. Talk about plot armor.
Yeah, I would say plot armor.
Oh my god.
But Moonja herself too, you would think from what I'm describing, she seems like a damsel in distress. She's always oh my gosh, I need someone to save me. But no, that's actually not the case. I love her character is so good. She's always really calm and composed.
Yeah.
And she has this person behind her, right? But it's she still has this independence to her. And I think it's even better. This makes Sanho even better because he allows her to. Mm-hmm. He pushes her further for it. He's just there a backbone behind her.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Moonju, right? She's played by Kim Jihyun, which she is iconic.
Oh, sorry, I just spit. Iconic.
Iconic.
I have her saved on all of my Pinterest boards. like you gotta look at her. We're gonna put up like old pictures of her right here. Oh
such
my
a
god,
baddie. She still
baddie.
is.
Yeah.
She looks the same,
Age,
mind
like,
you.
Well, I wouldn't say age at all.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like, oh, age like fine wine, but like she hasn't aged at all. She looks the same. Yeah, good kind of same.
But since we're on the topic of her, right? She's been iconic for so long. This is her first role back in like a while. And of course, there has to be a big scandal that erupted.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
This show, it deals with a lot of foreign countries, a lot of, international relations. So I guess it makes it a little bit complicated. And there's a lot of like war. I mean, the premises of the show is they're on brink of war. All right, like Moonju is trying to stop this along with the help of Sanho and everybody else. But Moonju mentions this one quote specifically about China. She says, "Why is it that China always has a preference for war, which it caused chaos in China?" Okay,
Wait, why should she say that?
She was talking to, I can't remember exactly what the guy did, but it was a guy. He's something. I think he represents China or something. It was like a Chinese figure.
And like she said it like casually.
Yes, it was very casual.
Oh, see, that's where I'm like, her being canceled or the scandal for being a scandal, I think is so kind of blown out of proportion. I feel like everyone could say anything they want and it'd be fine, but if like a celebrity says like something casual, it's like. But she made a poem though, right? You said
No.
Oh.
It was that saying that got her in trouble.
Oh.
Was because it showed just that one saying alone, I guess, could be seen as Korea representing China as very malicious and always belligerent, going for war, and in that tone. And I think it's also because K-dramas have had a history of it too, and she's just like the cherry on top. She did it, and people calling her out for it specifically.
Who's calling her out? Like Chinese people or
like people are really patriotic to the country, and
like, why would you say that about China?
Yeah.
They're not like that at all.
yeah. So I mean, this isn't us taking a side or anything. This is what happened. Do I think that it's not fully her fault? I don't think it's fully her fault. Could she have possibly said something about it? Yes, but could she have known fully? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because when you're reading a script, you know what I mean? I think all of this is like I don't think they were saying it in a sense where they were purposely trying to make China seem belligerent, but it's just in the state of the show, the setting of the show, everyone is at war. Everyone is even the US too, they were making it seem like these people were wanting war as well. Like they were like, go send that, like the blah blah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was just China that they were making seem like that. Anyways, moving on, right?
Yeah.
From that, because aside from that one line, the show was amazing.
Beautiful,
okay?
Yeah.
Because like we said, Sanho, a great man, and then Moonju is great independent. Even the villain, okay, Oksun, Junik's mother, is so good.
Such a good
at
villain.
being a villain. Oh my gosh, like.
But what got me wanting to watch the show though was Sangho.
All right, we get it.
Oh, and our iconic Minju. Yeah. But yeah,
so Oksun, it was like from the beginning, she's just deceiving us time after time.
This plot twist in this show is so crazy. You would not expect.
Yes, because it was like one on top of each other. And I remember at first Amy was saying the show was moving
really
a little slow. But even then, I had a lot of questions. I was like, yeah, who is coming after Moonju? Like, why do they want her dead so badly? Why is Oksun choosing her daughter-in-law instead of her own son? That to me didn't make sense at the time.
Okay, so I think there was like in my head there was like one villain that's doing this all behind this, right? But what made it interesting, like it picked up because it was just like you would think this is the person that did it. No. And it was just like, oh, this person that did it. No. And like, oh, someone, so it's just like someone's like behind someone, and behind that person is another person that's controlling everything.
And then it was like betrayal after betrayal too. Like with every new detail that she finds out, Moonju is getting betrayed
back and forth.
Yes, and
all the time.
Because at one point we thought Junik was a North Korean spy, and she's like torn. She's like, what? Like, how could he do this? And then she finds out he has a second family. Hello.
Yeah. No, out of nowhere.
I was like, how do you hide a whole second family?
So then you question, like, did he really love me or not?
Yes, right? Because I'm like, at first, honestly, I thought that Moonju didn't really like Junik like that. 'Cause she was so cold and really reserved. But then, you know, when he gets assassinated, we find out she really does.
Yeah.
I think she just probably, they had issues here and there. She's also gone a lot of time because of work, and they just had conflicts here and there.
Yeah.
But for him to have a whole nother family, and then, oh my gosh, whenever she came in,
Hannah? Yeah. When they revealed her, I was like,
I was so annoyed at her. I was like, you need to shut up. You have no place to be talking right now. She was like downplaying Moonju's grief, you know, and I'm like, everybody grieves differently.
Yeah.
She's like, nobody grieves so silently. You don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
you never even loved him, did you? And I'm like,
oh my god, that whole scene, that whole episode of like Hannah, I was just like, I wanted to punch her face so bad. And like freaking Moonju, because like, you know, she's always composed. That's why I love her and calm. Even like times like this where this bitch ass Hannah was like stabbing in her face. She walked out of the house like so mad, like she tripped over on the floor too.
yeah.
But
because that just shows that she does love Junik, right? Because this like shook her so bad that she lost composure.
also like the thing that made it even worse is like she had this face to her. They picked a good actor for it, but like
every actress was so good.
Yeah, so good.
Oh my god, it's not glazing, okay? This show was beautiful, and I will continue saying that every other minute as we're talking about the show. Anyways, yes, back to her.
Her look is like this kind look that she has, like smiley all the time. So like when she's saying all this, I'm like, it makes you even more enraged. I don't even know how to put it into words, but it's just like she looks.
It's like micro facial expressions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's like sad, but she's like has a certain smirk to it.
Yeah, the smirk.
It's like a very slight, discreet smirk.
So then, like, I'm also questioning her motive. I'm like, does she even care about Junik? And then later, it showed like, oh, is she in it for the money? What does she want? Because like, I was like, did she even care about Junik anymore? Because she was like concerned about the wrong thing. She was so uptight about showing to the world that Moonju didn't really love Junik, and she was the real lover. She had she had her son.
Oh my
his
gosh,
son.
that whole thing irritated me so bad because I'm like, you are the side chick. You interrupted a family. How dare you say like to Moonju, you took everything from me.
Yeah.
You took everything from her.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god, it must have hurt Moonju so bad because remember she also lost her child. So
Yeah.
she also said she's like this is the family that she wanted.
Yeah.
She would have given up everything, the money, everything, just to have a cozy home with those family pictures.
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like that. Oh my gosh.
I have a question. The grandma, like not Moonju's straight family, but Junik's grandma or whatever, they were stabbing jabs at her because of that. Like, oh, you made Junik miserable. Is it because she never was able to have a kid?
Yeah,
that's so fucked up. By the way,
the grandma is very, very, very conservative, traditional.
I would say the grandma's on top and Hannah's at the bottom. I say grandma's the worst.
Yeah, I hated her. She was like insufferable,
and like she didn't even like benefit anyone. Yeah, it's insufferable because she was like saying like, oh, you took I shouldn't let that slut
She was just annoying.
yeah, she said, slut, you took our money, you made Jihyun miserable just because she wasn't able to have a kid.
She was there to rage bait us.
Yeah,
That was her pure role. Because Hannah, at least later we find out she's the second Stella Young, right? There's more to it. The grandma, what did she add? Nothing. Except anger.
She just existed. And like, she just wanted, I didn't even know what she wanted. She was, I was gonna say rotten, but like she just has so much time on her hands. Like, grandma, just die already. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Never mind.
I don't know about that
Sorry.
one. But, you know, she could just sit in her home and zip.
Don't cancel me. Zip, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, back to Hannah being Stella Young, right? That was a crazy plot twist because I was like, you know, honestly, whenever I was at that point, I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, so if she's Stella Young, is Junik actually a North Korean spy? Like, what? Like, so much was happening that you really had to pay attention.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah, I was like, was Junik the North Korean spy? Because everything was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then later, what's it called? What's his name? His brother? I say Junik's brother. Junik's brother was accused of killing Junik, and it made sense because they had this dinner afterwards, like the day after Junik dies, right on the altar. Also, yeah, he just got shot and like he was like bleeding from the church. I think it's also bizarre why they choose a church scene
To make it extra
dramatic.
Yeah.
I guess so. Whatever. I mean, not whatever. Sorry. Junik. After he dies, Junik's brother, they had a dinner, right, with the family. Junik was the one like, okay, so like, when is my turn to be like running for president? Don't you think I would be a good president? I'm like, bro, are you even grieving? Like, aren't you even sad that your brother died? But that was like, that makes sense, like why he would kill his brother Junik. But that's not the case. Plot twist. That's not me. They said they sent him off to America too. So he Germany, whatever. He got. I guess I didn't even know why he wasn't like he didn't show betrayal like on his face like, oh, why are they accusing me of killing Junik? You know,
because there was a lot more underneath everything. He was looking into a lot of things, so he was kind of concealing all of that.
I guess.
And
I guess he just also didn't have a choice. He was just like slapped in the face. Like, oh, I think they were blackmailing him.
They were.
Yeah. They were blackmailing him.
But his character was really, really good too.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of blindsided into thinking that he was the one that killed Junik off the bat because we saw that clip of him in the car meeting with one of the culprits or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I think, the one that actually shot Junik, I'm pretty sure he met with him. Mm-hmm. But so this whole time we're like believing that. And you know what made it extra good was I was so fooled by Oksun, okay? Because I was like, wow, that's so cool that she's going with the girl.
Yeah, she was helping Minju become president too.
I did think she was a little fishy, but at one point it got to a point where I was like, wow, she's like supporting her. She's like putting emotions and relationships aside, and she's really recognizing who is more qualified.
In the beginning, I would say yes, fishy, but I was like, oh, maybe that's just like how she is because she just wants things to go the right way. She just has a goal in mind. She has this goal of like she's been building up this empire, and then Junik dying, right, was like, bruh, all my plans have died. So her next goal is Minju to be president.
So it made sense.
Yeah.
It made sense.
She's just doing what she needed to do, and Minju agreed, like, I'll give you all of my, inheritance that I got that Junik gave me to you if you can help me become president. Because they're all also, mind you, Minju wanted to be president only because she wanted to find out who killed Junik.
Yeah.
And hold it.
This whole time, she doesn't truly think that she's qualified to be president. So that kind of added to it.
But she's good as a president, though. Honestly, like, she was also not even reading off the script that they made for her. And it touched everyone. So I love her. But hold and behold, it was not like the person that killed Junik was actually his own mother.
Mind you, that's not even his real mother either. That was another plot twist. We were like, whoa.
I think Junik didn't even know. He
Wow.
found out later too, right?
Yeah, way later. Because she thought that he didn't know at all, even
Yeah.
to when he died.
Yeah.
But he did find out because I forgot how he found out, but it was something like fishy, and he looked into it slowly.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he didn't find out that his mother wasn't his mother until like he saw it. He found fishy stuff.
Yeah.
And then now he's like, oh, she's not even my real mother.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he found out everything about her, and then I think the ledgers or something. So he gave her a USB. He put it in the I forgot what you call it, but where you put the ashes of a dead.
Oh, a urinal? Or I was gonna say urinal, but
No. It is something along.
It looks like a vase.
Yeah, I can't. Anyways, I'll put it on. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So he put it in there. And this is what I'm saying. Everybody's so smart to think of. Like these little things. He just said like, oh, let's go get peaches. And then like she put 2 and 2 together finally, and she was able to find the USB with proof against the mom, Stella Young, right? And then, oh my gosh, speaking of Stella Young, right? I have to say, I'm so amazed by how she went about everything. Okay.
The real Stella Young.
Yes.
Before the real Stella Young, I thought Hannah was the Stella Young, but then Sang-ho was the one that cracked it. He asked her a question, and then like you could tell right away she's like, I think he asked you like, I can help you.
Well, he also it was someone else too, I think. I don't know. They just put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
That you can't be here and here at the same time.
Yeah.
The timelines overlap, so they're like, there has to be 2 Stella.
I suspected Hannah was Stella Young because her son, an innocent little boy, was drawing pictures of where he has visited. So I was like,
And it matched up to where they were buying the stuff. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Like every single little detail. Like, the son drawing the places that they went to.
Yeah. That's why I'm
crazy.
like, oh, this is the bad person. No.
There's another one
behind
and then
that.
That supposed bad person turned on the actual bad person.
Yeah.
And now you're like, who even is the bad person?
Yeah.
Because then, like, even within the government, people, right? Like the NIS director and the president. At one point, I thought Madam President was also corrupt.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are you going against her so bad? But it's because she genuinely believed that was the right way to go, and Moonju is just interrupting that.
Yeah.
So, but we find out later, Madam President is just trying her best. It's really difficult to make these decisions, and she's just trying her best with the information that's given to her to decide, right from wrong. And then the NIS director, like, I can't believe they framed so many people. And then the professor, the guy that Moonju always went to talk to, the old guy, she trusted him. That was another betrayal.
Yeah, that one was like a slap in the face because he's just like this old. It didn't help that he's an old, sweet-looking man, and he was always there for her. And there was like, I think in the very beginning when we first see the old man, she's like, oh, I didn't want to see you because I didn't want to cry. And I was just like, oh, that betrayal, like at the end where Moonju's like holding a gun up to his face, like that was so crazy to me. I had to like pause and I had to like get a break. I was like, what the frick is going on anymore?
I know, because it was thing after another. I was like, whoa. It was like starting episode 7 that it just, everything was tumbling down.
Yeah.
And then like all her assistants, the security, Cheho, something like that, Miji, they were also getting into accidents, and we're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But another big betrayal. Did we mention that Sang-ho also betrayed Moonju in a way? He didn't mean any bad intentions. Like, he genuinely, since the very beginning, was fond of her. Before he even met her, he saw her on TV, like speaking on the. Because at the time, she wasn't running for presidency. She was
ambassador.
Ambassador, I'm sorry.
UN ambassador.
And he was like, wow. Yeah. And then, like, that's when he saw her for the first time in person, too, at the church whenever the whole scene of Junuk dying, he sees her at the bottom because he's at the top, like recording for the church. He sees her, he's like, wow. And then he noticed little things about her, like she would go on these like runs, and like he noticed like she doesn't eat either. It's weird because he's like stalking her in a way. If you think about it, it's kind of like stalker vibes. Whatever, he's hot anyways. And yeah, he's like, oh wow, like I feel bad for her. Like he like sees her cry like by herself. Oh yeah, she like goes on these runs too, and she doesn't eat. But yeah, he was put on a mission, or he was set to, or blackmailed or something to basically stalk Moonju. He was supposed to be a bodyguard that like knew her intel and to tell like the bad people about her stuff so they can like, I don't know, do bad things to her.
He wasn't blackmailed. He didn't know who the customer was.
Oh.
He just heard that he has to protect her. And he was like, oh, this is my way of being by her to protect her. Like, this is an excuse to do that. That's why. But whenever he found out who it was and like where this information is going and how all this danger that's happening to her is because of him, he cut ties. But they were still like other recording places that he didn't know. Like they were still listening to him, but he didn't know from what.
Yeah.
But
he didn't want to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah. Aside from Sanho, I do want to briefly go back and talk about Oksong, Junik's mom, and Moonju, because they're in a way, if you think about it, they're very similar. They both lost a son, they both lost a husband, and they both lost family. You know, she doesn't have a mom. So they're both in this state where they dealt with a lot in their lives, right? But you see how different, how their paths are so different.
yeah.
Right? Like similar backgrounds, but how there's two different ways that you can go. Moonju, she's taking this and she really wants peace. Genuine peace. Stella Young, Oksun, she took it and she's like,
Chaos.
I'm gonna
control the world.
yeah, like because I wasn't able to, I'm gonna go back at everybody and just, oh my gosh, like her, I don't think I've seen a villain that freaking crazy.
Yeah, I was like, at this point, it's not even insane anymore. She just wants like the feeling of control of
But it's, like,
pressing
so-
a button.
But it's the thing is so crazy. It's because like they wouldn't know who she was.
Yeah, but that's like the power feeling.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like knowing that you could do something so crazy like that, blowing up the whole world
they
with the submarine.
wouldn't know who.
Yeah,
Exactly that.
I can see why that's appealing. Yeah, I'm not a villain though, guys. Maybe I am Stella Young. I'm the Stella Young. I'm the Stella Young.
Just fake 99-cent store Stella Young out here.
But she was so calculated. She's been doing this for years. Like she was like saving up money from a different country and like doing that underground. And then I think like she figured that that couldn't last anymore, so she like had to build like the one thing
That she wanted now while she still can.
Yeah, it was a submarine.
A nuclear
Yeah.
submarine. You can't leave out the important part there.
She's such a cool villain though.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a
All in all.
villain.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that wraps up.
So back to Sanho and Moonju. During that intense scene where, I mean, there's a lot of intense scenes, but he protects her, yeah, time after time, right? But there's one towards the end, I'm like, God damn, like, do it right here, right now. Like, they were on that boat, and it was like, everyone's like dying and back and forth, like, it was like war basically on a boat.
She thought she was going to die before she was able to see him again.
Yeah.
And then he appears.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my gosh.
Because she was like in the locker, she was hiding because they're like, get her, and then she like hides in the locker, and then like someone's opening the locker, but it was him, it was Sunho, and like Sunho hides with her, right? And we're like, okay, like they're hiding, you know, and then they're like looking at each other, they're like, oh my god, like I miss you too,
And they start eating each other.
and then in the midst of a war where everyone's like killing each other, like, let's make out.
Oh my gosh.
But I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that's so hot, like trauma bond. Like, yes.
The whole time I was watching, I was like, guys, stop. We don't have time. Kiss later. Stop it. I was was like, I get it. You're cute. Move on. Oh my gosh. I was like, if you're gonna kiss with one eye open or something, because they might come. What if they open the door?
But I'm glad they did, because that was a lot. I think, you know what? Thinking about, maybe they didn't know when was the last time they'll be alive, because it was like pretty intense.
Yeah.
Because at the end, we don't know that if Sang-ho survived or not, actually.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think we all know that he did. They didn't show, but they did show an empty room where he was locked up, because he was like the last one on the boat. Everyone, he made everyone evacuate, including Minju, even though she didn't want to. And like the whole boat blows up. But before that, it was like an empty room and the cage was open where the bomb was. So I think it's assumed that he was able to jump off. Yeah. But good show. I'm glad that it was kind of short, because I don't like shows where they're like long. It could be longer if it wanted to. It could. Like one more episode.
But it was concise. I like that.
Yeah. Rating, overall, just because it started off slow, I'll give it like a 9.7. Yeah.
I still give it a 10, because even when it was slow, I was still questioning. I was still wanting to watch more. And was it bingeable? You think it was bingeable?
I would say so. Overall, bingeable. It was
I say
bingeable.
yes too,
Yeah.
as well, because like I said, it was slow, but I had so many questions that I just had to continue watching to find out. So I 100% recommend. You need to watch this. Whenever it comes to thriller, I always compare it to My Name, because I loved My Name so much. Mm-hmm. And this is like up there. Like it's almost at My Name level for me. Like,
My Name was good.
yeah.
I don't know if we posted that. Did we? We did, right?
We did.
Yeah.
My Name was... Mwah.
Yeah.
But Tempest, I 100% recommend. And that aside, that's finished. October, we have Halloween. And like I keep saying, we don't play about Halloween. So the episode after this, be excited. Get ready. Embrace for impact. Because I actually can't wait for these two to be over. Because I don't like these kind of movies. Ooh.
Pussy.
Yeah, I choose peace. Okay, I choose peace instead of watching those kind of things. But anyways, you'll see.
Okay, so close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream, dream us out, dream. Okay, good night, bye. Very comforting meal.
Because fall season is starting, and you know what that means. It's soup season.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite season. I love soup.
She loves soups.
Love soups.
Me, on the other hand, I don't care for soups, but I like this one. Okay, should we eat?
Yes.
Here's your spoon. These kitty spoons.
This is gonna take 20 years to eat. Look, taste test.
Also, do you guys see the cat on the bow? Isn't that cute? Eat it. I don't get on my bed.
Your shirt matches the bowl.
Oh my god, yeah.
Look, wait. Look, me without... Like, you look perfect for the frame.
Just like get out.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna slurp some more. Sorry, that wasn't pleasing. Would you rate it?
I don't know.
Did you like it?
Like a 7.
Oh.
Tomato soup isn't like my favorite. I like it, but it's like...
No, it's like whatever.
Yeah, it gets really yan, like super fast. Like it's like...
Thick.
Yeah, thick and like...
What is it made?
Heavy.
What is it made with? Like cream?
Tomato, heavy cream. Well, these kind of American soups, you always have heavy cream. So it's gonna be a little like fatty.
Oh. Maybe
Probably
that's why
some-
I like it.
Probably some roasted garlic, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Now Put it to your mic. Are we cheersing again?
No, I'm just trying to.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention earlier when I was reheating the grilled cheese on the pan, I may or may not have burnt it a little bit.
Oh, I see that. But I kind of like it. You know, I don't know why people say, like, you're not supposed to eat the black stuff because you could get cancer.
I mean, yeah, it's not good for you.
Wait, why?
It's burnt.
Okay, but, like, it's just burnt. What does that mean?
Oh, like, it gets to a point where it's not edible.
Oh,
It shouldn't be edible.
Um,
Can you hand me the napkin?
Yeah.
Alright, enough of that.
My God.